Hello, hello, meditators and non meditators. Hello, everybody. How are you feeling? How can you hear me? I'm going to give it a second. How how are you doing? Okay, wonderful. Can you hear me all right? Just put 2 thumbs up or put 10 if you can hear me all right. And put a number for how you're feeling today. A very interesting week, the week before the equinox. A week of introspection, contemplation. Um, Hello, and my name is Lena Gerba, and I am a uh, mentor, transformation mentor, and healer. And I work and empower women, mindful women. And today I wanted to conduct a very special, very interesting meditation. It's called Samantabhadra. And I'm going to give you a little bit of the history of the what is it? Who is it? Samantabhadra um, in the Mahayana Buddhism tradition is considered to be a bodhisattva, a saint of some of form, the future Buddha, somebody who takes on upon themselves to bring a lot of beings to ultimate happiness or enlightenment, as it's called. And if you study different Buddhas and different Bodhisattvas, they all have different practices that they follow that is close to their heart. And Samantabhadra is known for his generosity, for generating mainly through visualization, because if you are a Buddhist monk, hello, I see more people joining. Welcome, welcome. We have just begun. Let me know how you're feeling. How is the day going for you? And also where you joining me from. And I started talking about Samantabhadra, in the Mahayana tradition, Buddhist tradition. He's considered a bodhisattva, a high saint, a future Buddha. And in the Vajrayana tradition, the Tantric tradition, the more mystical part of Buddhism, he's considered a cosmic Buddha. And as I mentioned, every bodhisattva, every person who strives to become enlightened picks a practice that they cultivate and they perfect. And he is known for a practice of cultivating generosity. And I feel that it's very timely, very good practice for now, for this time that we're in right now. Because you can cultivate goodness. What he would do, he would give an apple to his teacher, for instance, and in the monastery, they didn't have too many people to connect with. But most of our life happens here, happens in the mind. Most of what we generate, our reality, is from our thoughts. It's 90% of what we do. Actions is very low. So he would give an apple or a cup of tea to his teacher, and then for half an hour, he would meditate on how this goodness that he has created multiplied literally in fireworks. For half an hour, through visualization, he would see this generosity spreading across the entire planet, engulfing the entire planet. Every living being would be experiencing the feeling of generosity and joy from it, and given joy, experiencing joy as a result. And this will be a kind of a multiply effect. And that was his key practice. He perfected it. And everything he would do, thank you, sweetheart, everything he would do, he would imagine from every tiny small action. And a lot of us do a lot of tiny small actions all day. Now that we don't have to go places, we stay dormant in the house, in the apartment. We do small things, but he would open the door to go someplace and he would imagine how he's opening the door to greater wisdom, showing the path to beings to become enlightened, to become happy, to leave the place of suffering that exists in our minds. So, and I that's the practice that I chose for today. And I'll close my eyes and I'll guide you, meditating myself. And let me know how does this feel to you? Would you like to try it? And we'll practice it on money. Money, money, money. We can all use a little bit more money, we feel like. And money does a lot of good. It's a wonderful energy. So let's cultivate more of it. And I'll teach you through this practice the understanding where origins of money, where money really comes from. So if this sounds like a good plan, let's just sit up in whatever position you take and close our eyes and go into the meditation. And I'll join you this time too. And just relax your body. Let go of the tension. Just breathe through it. Imagine that the air that you breathe moves from the top of your head down towards your feet. And as the air flows, as your breath flows, it clears everything that you don't need, all the anxiety, all the tension. And it breaks through it. It kind of cleans like water cleans the plate and sends it all the way out to the earth. And Mother Earth can take it for transmutation. Just take a couple of breaths to comfort yourselves, to relax yourself. And now visualize a person who you want to be generous towards. Somebody you just want to give. Somebody who inspires you to give. And let's give them something unconditionally and let it be money. Give them money generously and see how happy they are, how excited they are, how unbelievably excited they are to receive money that they never expected to receive. They're jumping with joy. Maybe there is a tear in their eye. They're happy. And as they turn around, there is like a fast forward moment in your mind's eye, as if you fast forward yourself and boom, out of nowhere, you receive double of what you gave from some unknown source, some unexpected person. The universe rewarded you for it. You just feel happy, feel joy. Joy is an extremely important ingredient of this practice. Joy is the fertilizer for anything. So be generous with your joy feeling. Cultivate it. Bring it from the depths of your being. And now have money that you didn't even think you can get out of nowhere. And now see the person who got your money, given money, that money to two other people, and they are experiencing the same delight. They are experiencing the same joy. Out of the blue, they received the money they didn't expect to receive. That first person gets a fast forward too, and he's in bliss. He got the money out of nowhere just for sharing. And then the other two people give to the other two people. And it becomes a multiplier effect. Giving and receiving is a fast forward. And there's a ton of positive emotion from it in the air. A ton of joy out of it. Feel it in your heart. It's a happy feeling like butterflies. And this doesn't stop, it continues. And what if you color that money thread, that connective tissue that connects all of these people? Color it in blue or orange or green or red, whatever color resonates with you. So you can see that effect continues like fireworks. They shoot up in the air with giving and they come back in abundance down. and stay for a couple minutes. Enjoy watching these fireworks. Joy, enjoy. Stay in the feeling of joy. And these fireworks, they spread. They spread more and more. And a lot more people get sucked into this process, into this generosity game. And the more people, the more joy is in the air, the more happiness. Real people, real faces, people that you know. Perhaps your friends, relatives, family. They're all smiling, they're all happy, they all can't believe. And now visualize the person who you don't want to give to. Perhaps they did something bad to you. Perhaps they ruined your life in the past. Give that person the money generously, with open heart. Now that you know what happens, give them the money, even if they don't need the money. And experience the fast forward, the double or triple of what you gave comes back. And that person starts another spiral of giving. They're just as astonished, they're just as happy, their hearts are open, and they give, they give, they give. And if you were to see the planet right now, the planet is like one big firework, firework of generosity. Oh, and people are just beside themselves from joy, dancing, kissing, hugging on the streets. There's abundance, there's prosperity, there's happiness, there's joy. Feel good about what you've just accomplished. As I said before, most of our reality we create in our minds first. And make a wish that nobody ever experiences lack. Nobody experiences fear that they won't have enough to pay the bills, to put the food on the table. That everybody knows that money comes from generosity. And now do one more step. Imagine that now the money fireworks turn into wisdom fireworks. And instead of money, people get wisdom, true wisdom of how to create an enduring happiness, how to get true, authentic teachings, and see the fireworks of wisdom engulfing this planet. And feel very happy, rejoice. And dedicate this to prosperity in the physical, emotional, and spiritual sense. True prosperity that comes from generosity. Generosity of money, time, kindness, safety and security, and teaching and wisdom. And you can take a couple of breaths and gently open your eyes when you're ready. And let me know how you feel. Hello, Lori. Yes, it's a wonderful practice. Keep it, keep it in your heart. Keep a focus on it as you do little things. Don't just serve your family, serve the entire world. Hello, Donna. Lovely meditation. Thank you so much, Donna. Yes, as you do little things, make it bigger. Your mind is your oyster. You can create anything you want. Thank you, Anne. Thank you for joining. Join me next week and I'll teach you how to create unbound happiness. And I am tapping from my study of the Tibetan wisdom tradition, and these are all practices that I'm sharing with you. And hopefully, you'll adopt some of them. And also, have a wonderful day and wonderful, wonderful solstice this Saturday. And I'll see you next week. Let me know what else would be helpful to you. And I'll be happily arrange either as a mini lecture, mini recourse, uh, and a meditation, or just a conversation. Reach out to me directly or type in the comments below. And have a wonderful day.